Welcome back to ESENtaxa. I'm Fausto Carnevale, Italian accountant, and in this video I will explain to you the top 3-4 mistakes to avoid when you are doing an invoice. Is actually a common thing that you can apply not only in Italy but in Europe, because we have a lot of rules regarding the VAT, especially if you are selling business to business. So I decided to do this video because we have a lot of clients in Italy that they decided to move to Italy, and they applied to the Forfait Regime or the Forfait Regime. Of course, those are two tax benefit we can say that you can apply to if you move to Italy. I invite you to watch our videos that we did the regime last month. Sorry, because in December we had some changes as the new year arrived. So regarding the VAT, I would like to explain to you some things. First of all, I would like to remind you that in Italy you have to do the electronic invoice. Is this the same thing in all the countries in Europe? No. In Italy you have to do the electronic invoice if you are on a regime forfettario, or if you, let's say you have a VAT number, you must do the electronic invoices. In Belgium, for instance, is the same? No. This thing of the electronic invoice is a way for the government to track your business, we can say. But the VAT rules are the same in Europe, more or less. What does it mean? The VAT rules are the same. The way to issue the invoice are different. Let's talk about the way to do the invoice. How you have to do the invoice. How you can avoid mistakes. First of all, if you sell business to business, which is the way that the case that I want to talk about today, you have to remind that you can sell anywhere in the world. But if you are, for instance, in Italy, there is a specific code that you need to put in the electronic invoice, because you do not charge the VAT. You do not apply the VAT. This is the reverse charge. Why? Because if you sell one product to another country and the other country, then the company in the other country cannot use the VAT as a credit. Of course, this is a mistake. That's why we have this reverse charge thing, which I consider it as a good way to not raise the price. Because suppose, okay, if you are selling to a private customer and they see the price and they see, for instance, 1,000 euro online, for instance, a video course offline. I also sell video courses of accounting. They see 1,000 euro. If the customer is a private person, then you need to do the invoice and you have to deduct the VAT. If the customer instead is a company, you can do the invoice for 1,000 euro. You don't have to pay the VAT to the government, and you basically have 1,000 euro in your pocket. But please avoid mistakes, because now with the electronic invoice in Italy, you have a lot of controls, a lot of checks. I invite you to verify at the beginning in how many countries you want to sell, because otherwise you have to identify yourself in other countries also. So this is very important. This is important if you sell B2C, but today, again, B2B, will show you maybe one invoice in a next video, and in order for you to understand how to do the correctly the invoices. Now in Italy, unfortunately, the fines are very high. If they make a control and they find out that you didn't do the invoice, that you didn't declare your VAT, that you didn't declare your revenues, the tax authorities are very, very bad. This is not the same, for instance, in Belgium. In Belgium, we have a different system. I say we have because I live also in Belgium. I'm an international tax consultant. And here, if they catch you one time, it's not a big problem. You pay, I think, 10% of fine, and then you pay also the tax that you missed, no? But in Italy, you have penalties of more than 120, between 120 to 240%. Can you imagine that? So please do not make mistake. In this video, I will invite you to also have a look at your situation if you want to move to Europe, and if you don't know how to structure correctly your VAT system, you can contact us. In the description of the video, you can find a link to book a call directly with me or with Andrea. We are an accounting firm. This is the thing that I want to remark in this video. We are not people who just talk about taxes. We are an accounting firm, and we can offer you services in Italy, in Belgium, but we can also help you to find a good accountant in Europe, especially if you have a business online, especially if you want to sell in all over Europe. And we can also let you know how to manage the VAT if you want to sell to another country. Okay, so please make sure to do things properly in Europe, because the fines can be very high, especially in Italy. So until next time, Fausto Carnevale. I hope that you can invoice a lot this year and enjoy your staying in Europe or in Italy.